Hello, Chris here, and it is time to take on Souta. Let's see if I can keep up my streak of strong performances. Been doing a bit of grinding off screen, as one does. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. This is the team I'm choosing to go with. Nah, he's unfortunately petrified. Okay, this is pretty cool. And yeah, this battle has a very tough reputation, always had. Let's see what I can do about it. Yeah, I know. Well, kind of makes sense, really. Well, the consequence is that I hit the F12 key, but don't think it should. Okay, Skarmory. Tailwind, go figure. Here. Don't remember if it gets sturdy, but as many Tailwind turns as I can deny, the better. Stealth Rocks, should have known. Here, did I think that through? Yeah, that's an instant attack in this field, but even if Skarmory has some decent... Ah, fucking flinched. Okay, let's see. Get another sky attack, so... And now it's probably gonna do some steel type. Missed. Sky attack again, that's interesting. I would have expected Steel Wing because that is not very effective and will go straight into my... And will go straight into my Reflect. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, what do? Have an idea. Not gonna do much. There goes your Tailwind. And there goes your field. Boom. Let's see, Swanna. Oricorio, okay, so they have a tendency to be pretty fast. Ghost Oricorio, not the worst thing in the world, and my Crocodile's fast too. Okay, what is this field effect? Oricorio should be weak to Smackdown. Alpha Sand. Full restore, that's fine. I mean, if we're doing neutral damage anyway, I might as well get stabbed with higher base power off. Well, this is gonna suck. See, we still break multi-skill. I'm still faster. And I'm still Moxie boosted to high hell. Okay, the Pidgeot that's coming in is definitely gonna outspeed. Mega, of course. Yeah. It was fun while it lasted. Stealth rocks, let's see. Should not kill Meowstic. Okay, let's do a fake out. And if I recall correctly, you'd like to do special attacking. So, here's the light screen. Your sacrifice is appreciated, Meowstic. See. Okay, should I go for the chip? Or yeah, I'm gonna go for the chip. Okay, Mega Pidgeot is absurdly fast, so even if I think my Lycanroc, Lycanroc still got a lot going for it. Bruh. Where are you, Ryan? Right. Now let's just... Okay, that did more damage than I expect. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just annoying. Okay, where are all the flying weaknesses? What's going on here? Not that it matters, but still, what the hell is this field? None of my hits were super effective. What? But still, first try. So outstanding indeed. What was this field? Seriously. Cue the statistics. Yeah, no joke. How did you do that? Thank you. And thank you, that's a very good move. Yeah, I agree. I I would say I know, but in this case, I'd say you could have deduced that. Yeah, she mentioned that. I wonder if that's Isaiah who killed Souta. That would at least give an interesting connection between Souta and another character from past Avian. Okay, that actually makes sense. No, we do not, but one question. Why did you leave Zella behind? Because you were returned to life, and I mean, I assume that you weren't an old man back then. I assume you were, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s back 40 years ago. So why didn't you link back up with Zella? I mean, surely you could have been with her and been a spiritual healer. Unless, of course, the space hacks wanted Zella to stay behind in Sheridan because, of course, Talia was under Vivian's madness, and that did not. And yeah, Vivian's mad, and Talia was a bit hard to. Didn't really have herself that well in check back then, so maybe that's the reason. And the wings was always a thing, apparently. And come on, man. You should have at least said goodbye to Erin. Not cool. I know that there is a letter, but that's still a couple versions in the future. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. He should have said goodbye to you. I mean, no, you haven't, but the sentiment still applies. So, yeah, that was a dick move. I agree. Okay, let's heal and then let's continue on. But seriously, what was that field? I mean, yeah, won pretty handily, but still. What? What was that? Come on, Alida. Of course she isn't. Wasn't that a bishop? That means the child was murdered as well? Because that child was not you? No, you are the reincarnation of Talia. No. I mean, he held himself up quite well until Deegan and Clear started really fucking badly with his mind. So. Well, that and you being the next sensei of Sheridan would be a massive paradox, because you told Stella about you not being the sensei in the past. But yeah, the so-called man in the cloak, who's probably Indriat, Kieran, Clear, plenty of people wanted to kill Alita. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. He came back multiple times, because the wispy fire that after which Indriat basically disappears out of the story happens at this, a bit before Talia reincarnates into Alita. So Indriat coming back a few times, or whoever it was, but I'm just gonna assume it's Indriat, is a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go see if I can make some changes to the team. I don't think Aaron is going to like the team I'm going to use that much. And we still have this puppet present just lying here, because of course we do. Okay, interesting how those staffs just fuse. That, dear Aaron, is a dimensional rift. Yeah, it actually makes sense to have Eren do it, and besides, Milia's powers. And that'll actually never be revealed, but yeah, there is a connection between Zelda and the space axe. Let's drop a save. Now I'm ready. Kinda does. Hello, Vivian. Hello, Talia. I'm ready. No, we think you are not real? I mean, yeah, that is what you tell people when you don't have any sugar. Yeah, I know. Why is there a camera up there? Yeah, well... Yep. You're probably more powerful than you were in version 3. Oh. Okay, so I lead as a Regirock. See. I think I'll fake her out. See, I think, yeah, it said I lead as a special attacker, so. And then it's a physical attack. Yep, I lead as packing. Right, the rest, as long as I don't get knocked down, then the rest is basically... Fuck. Well, that's not good. Okay, what type are these golems? Okay, that's a safe kill. Nice one. Let me guess, you're Ghost. Ooh, nice. I was wrong. Yep. Okay, I played that poorly, but went well enough. No, we got her. We got her. Yeah, I know. I know. I've been commenting on it several times. The Puppet Master. You shouldn't be. It is not a bomb. Okay, yeah, in future versions, Millia's going to convince us to open it. And yeah, it's just books. And what is it? I mean, I know some of the raunchier humor has been, or more explicitly raunchy humor has been removed from the game. It's not like it's but it's not like it's Jim Leader Monthly or something like that. That one's important. Yep. Well, because Rune is the puppet master. Because Rune wants us to investigate what's going on. Yep. Hello, Huey. Okay, we're just going straight to the hospital? The hospital? Interesting. Or we're just getting this cutscene. Yeah, he's actually doing legitimate medical work on that child. Because it's extremely experimental. But Madeline is probably not going to accept that explanation. Yeah, the light plague. Yep, Nevid's daughter. So is the whole brain transfer plot just dead, or? Okay, and Nim, or I suppose I should be calling her Lorna at the moment, looks really truly fucked up in this this version. Actually, kind of fit pretty well. So, oh, and now she just looks like Nim. Yeah, coward probably wasn't the right thing. I can think of another word that starts with C. That's pretty descriptive of Nim's behavior right now. Nah, Clear showed you an illusion. But I wonder why Clear would show Nim that I tried to save her. I mean, it's like, does Clear and Kieran want the main characters to come to join their team? No, that's not what happened. But it's also interesting that Nim, working on behalf of Kieran and Clear, doesn't want Melia to go to Team Sen. So are Kieran and Clear playing their own game, or what's Madam X trying to get at? Or has Nim just gone rogue? Yeah, there's yeah, Melody's trying to pull her strings. Okay, there's still some suspect shit going on there, but of course we need Lavender to bust out Braxton, so what other clues do we have? Yeah, you won't get that far with learning about the mirror region. That's actually still one big mystery. And Aelita is back. Yeah, that was the curse talking, we know. I would not try to slap her. Pretty much. Yeah, no, two of them are Evergreen Island and Ecclesia Pyramid, and the third is somewhere on Arctic Island. Oh wait, no, Spring of Purification, Sheridan, but then we have something connected to Aren't You on Evergreen, and of course, as we all know, Rejuvenation. Okay, yeah, so that's how the lore goes. Yeah, she meets Martin not on Arctica, but on Evergreen. Ah, she'll be back. Good luck indeed, but I know you'll come back stronger. And you actually still get the... Is that what Team Sen wants her power for? I thought it was to reset the world, but it could also be guesswork, of course. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this version. I think there should be some post-version content, so let's see if I can... of course, there are the Kimono Girls, so need to go do some grinding to get ready for that, but let's go explore. Let's see here. Max Repel. And of course there is a warp path back to East Huron. There's a Sagat cell. I'll be taking that. And Scholar District is still closed off. Right. So one thing I did mention was that I wanted to show something in Darklight Cave, so I think I'll go there first. Oh yeah, and while I'm here, this cave does nothing. Anyway, yeah, back to Darklight. And yeah, Darklight Caves looks like, or Darklight or whatever, is actually looks like it's itself. Or looks like what you'd expect from this cave. It's changed again in 13.5, but it at the very least looks more like what we're used to, and not that basic ass cave we had in the previous versions. Okay, and I'm looking for where we had the Rift Ferrothorn. Dark material, don't know what that does, but rather have it than miss it. See, where can I flip the cave? Here? Here? Oh, here. TM Smackdown, yeah, already had that. That's what you get for going through different versions. Rare bone. Don't think that's much use, but and the whole Darklight mirror thing, when did I get? I did not debug that in. I think that was something I got as part of a version upgrade script. See, I think this is the starting point for the cave. And yeah, this is basically just the whole this is basically just the whole computer system. Nothing of interest or even value here. Still checking all of it just to be sure. Healing spot, unnecessary, but I'll take it. Am I softlocked? Well, the answer is no, because I have debug on and I can just walk through walls, but still, what the hell? Don't tell me I have to defeat these clowns. I do. Oh well. I feel pretty justified in using the control key for this. Okay, good. I found it. See you when I get there. Yep. And if we go down this ladder, then... Oh yeah, okay. The bridge is already here. Because there is this weird panel, but... What door does it open? This one? Yeah, it does. And what's in here? Dubious disc. That's... not bad, definitely useful. Pulse machine. And that explains why she hasn't used it yet. What, Jenkel is a new recruit at this point? Okay, so yeah, we know. So this muddies the timeline a bit because we know the Reborn post game at least is 5 years in the past compared to Rejuvenation. We know that because we can meet Amber in the Reborn post game, and well, she's 12. But then the question becomes how far in the past is the Reborn main game compared to the Reborn post game. My assumption has been maybe a year or two, maybe well, or a year at most. But we know Flora goes to Reborn specifically to see the pulse machine, And then we have some... And then we have this post-game... Yeah, then there's this post-game quest with her and some legendary and whatever. But she makes it sound like there was a fairly long amount of time between Meteor having pulse machines in Reborn and her going there. So yeah, that's a bit fun. Then again, the kid characters don't really physically change from game to post game in Reborn, so the book was probably written pretty quickly, and it is an interesting subject matter in universe. So yeah, I don't know, just a fun thing to think about. Buzz off, you dumb beetle. Right, yeah. I think I'll call it for this episode, or maybe not. Maybe I'll do some backtracking, see if I can find the Narcissa quest and something else. But yeah, yeah, I'll do some backtracking. But I'll do that later, which is in a second from your perspective, so see you in a bit. Yeah, so I remember there being some dude who wanted to see something in the art museum, so yeah. And then there'll be a thief, and then we'll have to do something in the black market. But yeah, let's find this dude. One of these buildings, and I don't remember which one. So yeah, here he is. And I'm absolutely going to skip paying at the art gallery if I have to do so again. That makes no sense. What the hell? I thought Officer Jenny was supposed to be competent. That is insane. Wait, so it was that guy? Okay, so where would this bastard be? Let's see, not here, and this is Dylan's place, so we know that there aren't anyone worth checking here. Blade Star building here is well and truly locked. Peony. Kinda doesn't make sense that she's here when the elevator's here and her building should be here-ish. Meh. Locked. I mean, come on, this small quest is not worth doing cross version for. Oh, yeah, no, I'm just blind, sorry. Okay, so he ran off this direction. Not that many places he could have gone. Okay, not here. Yeah, come on, that was always a dead end. You might want to evolve that thing. Just a heads up. Bite me, I'm delivering the painting back. What? Ages ago? Bruh, I went down, it took me, what? An hour in universe tops? Whatever. Okay, so that's that side quest, and I think that does it for side quests in the GDC area. I'm not sure what that switch did, but if I were to make a guess, since the botanical garden is Floreth's thing, I think this was always open. So was this. I should probably have checked the game files before opening that door. But yeah, let's do some backtracking on Floria Island. Some Zygarde cells. Old rod. Okay, I don't have 35. That's cool, that's cool. Right, so what did it... Oh yeah, Narcissa. That was what I wanted to do. Is there anything else? Then there's this event. Okay. How many times do I need to debug beat that guy? Okay, so there are a couple of events that are a little bit buggy. Let's just fuck it. Let's just have it play out. Yeah, piss off. Okay, so I can access Gyarados Mountain. Yeah. Okay, so we have Texan's house, but Alita hasn't kicked him to the curb yet, so that is fine. Oh yeah, of course, these are wild Pokemon, that's annoying. Okay, yeah, so everything looks normal except we have a random Alita standing right there. Let's see if some of the help center quests are... Okay, yeah, nothing. That's cool, that's cool. But I have a feeling that if I were to go through this cave, then I could yeah. Of course I can use rock climb, come on. And of course, there is nothing here. It's just another stray event that I needed to go back and resolve. Because I kind of do want to catch an Oricorio. Don't know how to get my hands into one of those in 13.5, but I do know it has a crest that boosts it up quite considerably, so... I mean, my weakest physical attacker with its weakest move coming off its weakest offensive stat, but still a considerable level difference. So fair's fair, I suppose. Let's see, I'll just use this silly little Eevee. No reason to have Eevee faint just because I can. Get caught. Are you for real with this shit? Thank you. So I'll need to find a couple of other meadows so I can switch relatively freely between them. Let's see. Don't know what to do about this Eevee, I'll just... Oh right, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, cutting this down for now. This is probably not necessary to use a repel on, but who cares? It's not like it's not like I actually pay for them. Yeah, because the routes changed, and actually let's see what Pokemon are here. Just Tailo and the illogically high level. Lickitung, don't care about that. Another fucking Tailo. Serena. I actually think this thing is capable of doing things, so high jump kick, that's annoying. Don't know if I'll ever use this thing, but whatever. This TM down there, let's see. Amethyst Cave looks like itself. I actually think it's pretty cool how the route still connects properly. Let's see here. Research notes, grass memory. Duskstone. And a Zygarde cell, and that should be it. Let's go restore. And restore that tree. See you back in Route 2. And now we're back to the Route 2 we know and love. Yeah, then why the hell did you stay here for multiple months? Yeah, here you go, fuck off. Thank you. And since the next one is going to be a knockout, then I'm just gonna catch it. Okay, what else is there to do? Let me think. Narcissa quest is not yet fully implemented, so it's basically just the kimono girls. Cool. See you back at the Rose. Cool. See you back at Rose Theater then. Yeah, here we are, and I think I should probably go grind for a bit. See what team do I want for this. Meowstick's probably not gonna be super useful. Need some variety. And setup sweeping is not an option because it's separate battles. I'll cook up something. Give me a moment. Right, let's go. Ah, toxic, that's annoying. One down. Okay, Flareon. Leafeon. Oh, nice burn. Okay, I'm not even gonna. Okay, that poison chip was actually a bit annoying. Let's see, that's an Espeon. See the Vaporeon. Should be faster. Scald. I can take that no problem. Scald again. Is this thing choice items or something? Or does it just not have any coverage? Either way, down it goes. Okay, Jolteon. There's the coverage. Air balloon, I should have fucking predicted that. Shit. You're just here as a revenge killer anyway, so... Oh, come on! Okay, if you heal, I heal. Yeah, so are you with that air balloon. What is it called, Truth? I'll take you to Crystalline and then I'll like, make someone show you. You won't like it. Predictable coverage. I'll just make the safe move here. Yeah, let's go to Crystalline and I'll show you. See, I'll just see if I can get as much damage on this thing as possible. See, my Rosemary and Magneton are both kind of cooked, but ah, there we go. Easily, this was not easy. Probably would have been a lot easier if I had predicted that air balloon, but thank you. That would be the shiny transform Eevee, and the reason why I didn't push for it on the previous version. Thank you. Okay, another challenge. I wonder if that's been removed. And a stamp. Thank you for that. I think that does it for version 10. So I'll just, so anyway, yeah, that's it for now. See you in version 11. Anyway, bye.